Good morning and welcome to Lisa's Cottage, day 3 of Vlogmas. I'm going to get started right here in the kitchen, and I'm going to start with dusting the furniture here while I watch YouTube. Hey Darlene, check her out at A Peek Inside. You will love her and her precious family. And then I'm going to start putting the nativity scene up here. We have quite a few nativity scenes. The largest one, which is on the fireplace, you've already seen that on the fireplace mantle. And then we have several mid-size that will like go on tabletops and areas like that, all the way down to very small nativity scenes. So this is where I'm going to get started on day 3 of Vlogmas. Hope to get the flocked Christmas tree up in the bedroom tonight. Ken's going to help me do that, so we hope to be able to capture some of that. As you can see, we wrap up our nativity pieces in towels and washcloths in hopes to protect them, and they come out all in one piece for the following year. So time to start unwrapping. All the pieces are out and the moss is falling off of the towels. That's okay. That will vacuum up. They all seem to be intact. No missing body parts. And the manger is in good condition. And this manger scene is probably anywhere from 25 to 27 years old, because I believe it is the first nativity scene, manger scene, that Ken and I bought our first year of marriage. And being that we've been married 27 years, I'm going to guess it's at least 26, 27 years old. This little guy right here, the one holding the sheep, it actually looks like one of our son's best friend. And last year when I unpacked all of this, I sent him a picture and I asked him, "Hey, doesn't this look like Todd?" And he texts back, "Yep, sure does." Okay, nativity set 2 set up. And I'm thinking we had gotten this from Sears. Remember when we used to shop at Sears? Do you still shop at Sears? I have not been to a Sears in oodles and oodles of years, but I used to love going there. So there's nativity set 2, and I'm not sure what I'm going to put there or how I'm going to continue to fill this in. And I've got my dry mop out right there and my cordless vac, because I'm trying to keep the area cleaned up as I get through in it, to keep from having it on the bottom of my socks and tracking it all through the house and making it more difficult to clean up at the end of this evening. And there's yet another one. And a Christmas decor, Christmas tip that I could offer you. Hold on to those boxes that your Christmas decor comes out of, like what this came out of. I held on to the original box. Therefore, I can store it, and I have for all these years, stored all back in the original box. And you know me, I'm going to give a tip about holding on to boxes, because I'm a holding on to boxes kind of gal. So there's a tip for Christmas decor. I was able to get the centerpiece fluffed up and put on the table. And I'm thinking I might want to change the runner this year so it will run off each end, because I feel like it's just too short for this table. And then I did a little bit more over here, but I'd gotten to the point that I just closed the doors and stopped. Just time to close up shop last night, and we did just that. And there's another nativity scene. I have to finish putting more items inside the china cabinet there, and run the garland and the ribbon and the fillers on top. And cleared out even more space, but not really worked anymore in here yet. And I'm just kind of placing items as I go, and just playing around with some things to see if I might like that look. Again, kept the original box to store the items in. I just wanted to pop in to let you know where I'm at so far. And we decided to run out tomorrow to run into the stores that I wanted to go into, like Old Time Pottery, tomorrow afternoon, to look for the things that I have in mind to use, to look for some more Christmas decor. So I told you I'd probably be doing a haul today, but that will probably be tomorrow. I think my hubs is wanting to start a fire to burn all the trees and branches and all the mess that he had cleaned and cleared up last weekend when a friend came down to help him out on his bobcat. So he tried to get as much as he could possibly get done while his friend was down here with the bobcat. So it's a huge pile to get started burning, and then once he starts that, we'll have to, of course, stay home with it and watch it. So that's why we put off today's plans for tomorrow, and it just gives me more time to do what I need to do here. It's now 15 after 12, and this is where we left off. I've gone ahead and cleared this out, what I know that needs to be packed away, dusted it, which I broke my own rule. I started from the bottom because I started decorating this nativity set first, but then I jumped up to the top and dusted my way back down. And we all know it's gonna have to be dusted again when we get everything finally set up. This is what I took off of the bookcase that's painted that Tiffany blue color in the foyer front living room area. I'm using these books to put weight on this bow here that goes on the bonus room door. I'm putting these books on them because somehow the ribbon part got crinkled up. So I'm trying to put some weight on it to see if that will press them out. The things that I can come up with, I can hear you now. And this is the stuff that I cleared and cleaned off of that bookcase there in the foyer. The pottery, this is salsa and chip bowls that we got from Genuine Ellewine in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I love how these mugs feel in my hand. It's got a good grip on it to fit your thumb and your fingers around when using. And more Genuine. This is the stuff I need to pack up, and after I clean up a couple, 2 or 3 of those crates in there, I'm going to take them outside and clean them up, wash them off, dry them off, and start putting this stuff in it and store that while we are having the Christmas season. So just to check in where I'm at, I'm going to continue moving onward. And right now that onward is starting to build this scene. this Christmas scene. Here is where I'm going to be working next, starting to build this scene up. And then I'll give you a little peek at that, what I've accomplished so far, and then I'm probably going to end up this day of Vlogmas. And then here we're going to put this the flock tree up. It's either going to go right here or maybe here in front of the door, and that's going to be the tree skirt that I have not used probably in 20 years. So I thought, hey, I might use that in here. And then I had these ornaments on a solid white tree I had. Tip here, if you have a solid white tree and you think you're protecting it by putting it in plastic and boxes and whatnot, over the years it will start to yellow. And so we had to throw that away because it had gotten so yellow that it was just gross looking. So I had these ornaments for that tree that I've used several years ago, and I asked him, are you okay with me using some pink on the tree in our master bedroom? He's like, sure, especially when he's realizing, especially if we don't have to purchase more ornaments, yeah, we'll use pink. We've had that right here, the Merry Christmas blocks, about 25, 26 years. It's amazing how old some of your stuff can get. And when does it become an antique? When do we become an antique? This is not placed anywhere near like I want to keep it. I'm just starting to pull the stuff out of the bins over there. And I'm just putting it up here for now. I mean, it will go on this bookcase, but it's not in the placement that I'm going to want to keep it. This will be. I put this here every year. I wanted to share that with you. And here's the Maltese stuff that I was talking about. Santa and his Maltese here. Are they not just precious? They're so stinking precious. Ken started collecting this stuff for me, I think back when we were in Michigan. Aren't they just precious? Maltese overload. I used to say, if I could afford it, I would have a house full of the Maltese breed. They're just so stinking precious. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so precious. Her nose even looks wet, cold and wet. So that's the tree with all the different little cute Maltese. With her little Noel water bowl and somebody's pink slipper. And Santa here, it says, that's my elbow scraping along the wood here, just in case you heard that. And then that, I love Maltese. Indeed I do. But what I really want to show you, I'll get them out and I'll show you. These pieces, they're just plastic. I keep them in this little box here. I believe a neighbor had brought that box to us filled with goodies for Christmas one year. These are well over 50 years old. And I always had the intention to give them to Tara someday. Her grandparents had them when their children were little. So I'm thinking maybe 55 years old, these pieces. And he's missing an arm. Oh, I hate that. Wonder if I can use one of those arms that I found the other day off an ornament and glue it on there. I'm totally kidding. But yeah, that one's got an arm broke. But I wanted to show this to you and tell you how old it was. But it's just amazing how old, when you start pulling stuff out and thinking back on, if you're like me, when you pull this stuff out, you can sort of remember who had given it to you, when you had gotten it, and then you start thinking, oh my goodness, that was like 25, 26, 27, 30 something years ago, 35 years ago, and how long you can really have stuff. And these little velveteen rabbits, they were bought from me probably 20 years ago. And I bring them out at Christmas. And I got this little guy last year at Cracker Barrel. I think it was buy one, get one half off. Buy an ornament and get, or buy 3 and get 1 free, something like that. And he's so ugly, I think he's cute. But like I said, none of this is in here the way I'm wanting to put it. Well, yes, some of it is. This stuff does go down here on this lower level. But I have to get the lights plugged up to the tree. That tree lights up. And we got 1 new piece this year from Danbury Mint. Ken ordered it for us. It's a Christmas tree with our last name on it. And I don't know if it says today, it says this year's date or the date we were married. I don't know. I'll have to look at it. I'm falling over Jingle Bells. Oh my goodness. My husband has told me more than once, I don't see how you don't get overwhelmed. I said, I love it. But I had definitely broken out a good sweat here. We got our 2017 ornament in the mail today. We just ordered that last week, so that was quick. So that will go on the tree this year. And I'm gonna put this rooster warmer away, get the Christmas warmers out, start setting them up. And you see where I'm at. I think I had the dishwasher going when I talked to your little thingy on the back of my phone. It will make me, it will give me security when I'm holding my phone. I just got that last week. It's just the 7 Plus. I had the 6 Plus, but I don't know if I told you, and then I've cut it out when I was doing the edits. But my my phone, its back camera has been not working since the spring. So I have a camera again on my phone. And I gotta pull those things out of the box. That's glass. And ornaments that go in some glassware. So I think I am going to take a little break, drink me some water. I hadn't even had my iced coffee today, and it's almost 2 o'clock, so I'm not going to have it now because I don't want the caffeine this late during the day. And this is where I'm at on this 3rd day of Vlogmas. I even have stuff tucked up under the table so it doesn't get stepped on. And all you can do is just keep on keeping on. And the stuff tucked up under the table. We have the windows up. It's another warm, beautiful day here in the hills of Tennessee. And more stuff tucked up under the table. I did that so nobody would step on it. Oh, that breeze feels good coming in right now. So this is my update at almost 2 o'clock on our 3rd day of Vlogmas. I almost said Vlogtober, I sure did. And I will wash this up and put some of those ornaments that you see there in the bag in the sink. I just fill this up with ornaments. And then I put it in the cabinet usually. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this 3rd day of Vlogmas up. Thoughts are kind of starting to stall. I'm not happy with the way this is turning out, and usually that's when I am tired or trying to push past beyond being tired, and then I start just getting unhappy with the way things are seeming to be. I feel like they're starting to be thrown together instead of flow together. So I'm going to call today a wrap, this third day of Vlogmas, and then I'll save the Ken and I putting the bedroom tree together for tomorrow's vlog. Hopefully we can start off tomorrow's vlog with us doing that, and then bring you into bits and pieces of our day tomorrow. And then I've said then enough. So I'm going to call this a wrap and wrap it up and tell you all until we meet again. You all take good care, and bye-bye.